Imagine what it's like. Imagine what it's like to be me.
To be me. Together. Together we can see. Together you and me. We understand.
Let me introduce you to my younger self. Just like you, I came into this world a brand new baby. Very cute. It was a very difficult venture, though, being born, and I was met with challenges from the get-go. My little baby brain didn't get enough air during birth, and this caused me to have a condition called cerebral palsy. Mom and Dad were told that I would never be able to do things that other little girls can do, like walking, talking, running, dancing, reading, and such. Doctors are wonderful, helpful people, but they're not always right. Nobody is. Cerebral palsy affects everybody differently. For me, it made it difficult to do things with my hands. Other people have different difficulties, some much more. I took my very first baby steps right on time on my first birthday. I could run, I could swim, I could ride a bike, I could talk, I could sing, I could read. My big brother Darren and I loved to wrestle, squabble over toys, and tease each other. Perhaps these activities were harder for me to learn than other kids. And maybe I don't sound or look exactly like everybody else, but I don't mind. I look and sound and move and smile and laugh perfectly, just like me. Mom and Dad and my big brother Darren loved me just as I was, and they still do, and I love them. So time passed. I turned 6 and entered grade 1 with Mrs. Fooey. It was so exciting. There were so many different kids, and I wanted to be friends with them all. Mrs. Fooey liked to give out gold stars. Gold stars like this one, to reward kids for doing their work well. Because of my cerebral palsy, I had a more difficult time with tasks like tying up shoes, buttoning up buttons, and using the old-fashioned telephones to dial my home phone number. Even so, I didn't get as many gold stars as the other kids did, and I began to feel a little bad about myself. Not cool. Teachers are wonderful, helpful people, but they aren't always right. Nobody is. Later that same year, Mrs. Fooey started to give out gold stars for learning how to read. Fortunately, I've always been gifted at reading, and I loved it. Everyone has something they're good at, you know. I started to catch up on my little gold stars, which made me very happy, but I noticed that not everybody felt that way. Just as I struggled to tie my shoes, hold a pencil correctly, there was a little boy named Sammy who struggled with reading. We all have our struggles, you know. Sammy tried and tried. He worked hard and sounded out his letters to put them together to make words. I watched how hard Sammy tried and worked, but still didn't earn any gold stars. Gold stars like this one. And I started to consider in my 6-year-old brain that the system wasn't very fair. I already knew that life was full of challenges, different challenges for different folks, but everybody has them. Why shouldn't we get gold stars for doing our best? There's no way we can be the same. That would be boring. But if you are kind, real, and do your best, that's the kind of things you should get a gold star for, don't you think? As I watched Sammy struggle, he wanted gold stars like the other kids, and I felt sad for him. And I felt angry. It wasn't fair. So I decided to go on strike. What's a strike, you may ask? It's when a person doesn't go to their job or their usual work because something isn't fair. Instead, they walk off the job and tell everyone that they won't go to work until the unfair problem is fixed. Yes, I was only 6 years old, but I decided to go on strike. I shouldn't have had to feel bad that buttoning up buttons was hard for me. I learned to button up buttons, and I can do that just fine now. Sammy couldn't read, and he shouldn't have had to feel bad that reading was hard for him. He would have learned in time, and I'm sure he did. Gold stars for all, I say. So I walked out of my grade 1 classroom into the hallway on strike. When Mrs. Fooey asked where I was going, I said it was not fair and not right that Sammy is working hard and should get gold stars too, and I'm not coming back until he gets one. And I didn't either. Mom had to come to the school and pick me up. I went on strike, but it didn't change Mrs. Fooey's gold star policy. She still gave out gold stars whenever she felt or didn't feel like it. It wasn't fair, but I discovered I had a voice, and it felt good to speak up for people who were too shy to speak up for themselves. Sammy felt happy about that too, and I learned and still know to this very day that all of us deserve little gold stars.